Welcome to the presentation from the Hatch Street Boys and Girls. We are a team of diverse individuals who are all doing the PDA apprenticeship. We looked at Challenge 1, which is to look at a way to dynamically update schedules with real-time resource data and to be able to look at what-if analysis for resource planning and to understand the impact this will have on the schedule. We started to plan the activity, understanding the pain points and defining our product. We looked at the product vision and the personas of the people who would be impacted by the outputs. This helped us to develop the ultimate solution. We wanted to be able to push the boundaries of what scheduling is today. Today, schedules are created and updated by schedulers based on updates requested from the resource. What if the resources, though, were providing the updates on a daily basis, and this information went directly into the schedule and highlighted the impact of the project on a daily basis? It would highlight project delays and optimizations much quicker than the routine updates we get today and support future predictions of schedule performance through predictive analytics much more accurately than we get today. We came up with a solution overview to drive this new way of thinking, and we'll take you through each of these in the next few slides. Firstly, to support this, we linked a Primavera schedule into Power BI. This serves as the master and allows us to see the activities which are due in the current periods. This data will then be updated based on data collected in a Power app. This app will allow the resources to update the task completion on a percentage basis from 0, 25, 50, 75 and 100 on a daily basis. Depending on how the task is, then this will indicate whether there is enough hours to complete the job in the time allowed or whether the task will slip or complete early. By downloading an updated CSV file on a periodic basis, the master Primavera schedule will then be updated, providing additional functionality to the scheduler. In addition, real-time updates, we have used Power BI to provide what-if scenario planning based on reviewing the resource demand and adjusting the capability required. We found the data that many of the resources were already stretched, which would mean that the scheduler should already be looking to reschedule the project. Based on this data, the what-if scheduling would support understanding how many additional resources would be required if available, or the tasks that are impacted and need replanning if not. Here is a short video to show you how this is done. In addition, as an additional activity, we looked at how we could use this to predict future resource requirements for new opportunities. This could be based on historical performance or spend, productivity and/or duration. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to get this working, but we know that using machine learning, we will be able to do this in future. Our questions from the judges. Question 1. Of the 4 pain points, which was your priority pain point to address? What criteria did you apply to decide, and which pain point to address as a priority? The pain point we prioritised was manual adjustment. The criteria was that we recognised that a large amount of resource is spent updating schedules periodically, with the resource doing the task providing this information. If this can be provided directly from the resource, it saves time and effort and allows expert schedulers to concentrate on the analysis of the information rather than updates. This also allows the conversation to be changed to one of utilisation to one of productivity, which helps inform future forecasting and decision making. Question 2 was, how scalable is your solution? Can it handle extensive and complex schedules without performance degradation? What measures have you taken to restore scalability? This solution should be scalable across many projects, but we recognise that it's unlikely that only one project would be looked at any one time, as most organisations are a multi-project environment. We didn't take any specific measures to make sure it was scalable, but we did keep this in mind as we developed the solution. The final question 3, what kinds of data preparation cleaning was necessary for your solution? To what extent was this data preparation automated? To prepare the data for this challenge, we first converted the Primavera data into CSV files using Python. We then had to confirm what the columns of this data were and to make sure the columns we needed were easily identifiable. In order to establish the column names, we cross-checked the Primavera data using Notepad. To make the data meaningful, we had to reconstruct the relationship between the tables provided. We had to calculate fields for working days using transformation in Power BI. Ideally, the Primavera data would be linked directly to Power BI, which would remove some of this effort. We thank you for listening to our project.